Hello, my friends. Jesse with Just Man Sports Cards. We're going to do my top 23 Michael Jordan PSA graded cards. Some of that's due to value, and then some of them are just my favorite due to looks and other things. If you're new to the channel, I focus on rarity. So we'll start off rarity and 90s. And I collect quite a bit of Jordan. Beam Team, iconic card, members only. I'll pull up the card layout or data so you can see the pop on this. It's got to have the embossing there. Um, Not always easy to see from the listing, but if you get one in hand and it's labeled members only and it doesn't have that, you need to get with PSA. I'm just going to go by year. So not necessarily ranking or anything like that. First day issue, these were one per box. So I'd take you, and this is card one too, so this has some significance. Pretty low pop. Here's the foil stamping, and I think this is the first ever parallel in any sort of product. This is my first big Jordan purchase. I forget what like $600-800 at the time, which was it's still a big purchase for me, but at the time it was my biggest purchase. And just an iconic card. Pop is kind of high on these, but it's kind of a must-have for me. And the 8. The Intense. This is nostalgia for me just because it was a product that my brother and I couldn't afford to open when we were growing up as kids. So to be able to buy the boxes and packs and stuff like that, now as an adult and to afford the main chase card. I graded 3 of these raw. I didn't do so high. I got 2 8s and 1 9. This I like this. It's just kind of like artwork. Some people call this ghosting. It's embossed. Flair, another product I definitely couldn't afford as a child. As a grown adult, I've never bought any of the packs or boxes because it's still a little too pricey for me as an adult. Funny how that is sometimes. Jordan 10. This is a big card. Graded this myself. Electrified. It's considered a base card, but there's like 10 electrified cards. I'll pull this up. 9s are affordable. 8s are definitely affordable. You should be able to get an 8 for like $20. So if you're just wanting the card. Meltdown. I pulled this, not this exact copy. I did a box opening of this 95 Skybox Premium Series 2. Is where you can pull the Meltdowns. You typically get 1 Meltdown per box. And I pulled a Jordan on that. I graded that one. I got 7. And then I opened some loose packs, quite a few off channel. And I pulled 2 more Jordans, which is crazy. And they both got 8s. So I own 2 8s and a 7. I once had an opportunity to buy a 9 at a card show like 2 to 3 years ago for $1,000. And that was a good price now looking back on things. You don't see these at auction much. It's the members only. I'll pull up the pop report on this. The rarity is high on it. So that's why I'm big on it. It's just how rare these are. And it's a gorgeous card. I mean, if you've never owned a Warp Speed, what I'm doing here just doesn't do it justice. In hand, it's a gorgeous card. Natural Born Thrillers. I bought this kind of at the peak of the market, so it's a long-term hold. I've had it for 2 or 3 years, so it's no big thing. Garnett's in this as well. It's his rookie year. Just a really cool card. Yeah, Natural Born Thrillers. This is a die cut. You can see through it. Again, this is a members only. I'll pull up the pop report. It's a low pop for sure. High grades are tough just because how much, I mean, and then around his face and stuff like that. This is a pretty clean 8. Um, yeah, members only. I've been talking about the members only. Like, I really haven't gotten why they're not more collectible and sought after, but 9, members only. I'll pull this up. 9 is definitely the, what to call it, investor grade. 8s are affordable. They're like a little over $100 for an 8. I have 2 raw that I think I just submitted to PSA. I might have only submitted one of them. I can't remember. Sometimes these come back men's size. This is the only non PSA. Maybe since it's $15 to grade, maybe I'll give a shot at cracking this and seeing how it does. But I mean, just so it's consistent with the rest of my Jordan collection. I like this a little more than the anticipation from the same year and set. One series 1, one series 2. I can't tell you what is what, but the back is cool on this one too, and I just view this as artwork. Gorgeous card. There's people that collect just the refractor run of Jordan, and I think that's cool. It's just hard. It's expensive to do, I guess, to collect all his refractors, and some of his refractors I just really don't like. So it's not something I'm into, but I really like this card because I'm a fan of Olajuwon too. I collect a little bit of his stuff. I've never really shown off what I have. I have some of his rookies and some of his inserts, but not a huge collection. But this card is just gorgeous. It's got etching on the jersey. And I like the pose too. It's just like he had that killer mentality, and that's captured here. So I love this card. 96 Flair row 0. Someone did a print run on these and figured it out. I forget what that channel is on Instagram. It's like Card Channel, maybe. Maybe I'll link them below. I'll pull up the card ladder data on this as well. If you like the card ladder data, I have a link below. It is an affiliate link, so I get paid if you sign up. Not much, but makes it a little more worth my time to put stuff up. But I like researching the cards and reminds me. I paid a pretty strong price for this, and then around December, there was 2 of them in the PWCC weekly. I think that's when a lot of cards were getting called for loans and stuff. And it's December, people need money for gifts and stuff like that. And they both went for like 700, and I snapped them up. I just thought it was too low, so I own 3 copies of this, and 2 are in my PWCC vault. Killer card. The boxes of this are just crazy because it's 96. It's Kobe's rookie year, along with Iverson, Ray Allen, Steve Nash. I've been talking a lot about these recently. Members only 9. So 9 is these are definitely people are noticing. So the members only, you have to have the text back here. It's embossed. You can see that. You can see that up front too. And recent sales of this, I'll see if I can find something. I know one is still going at auction this week or just ended. I think they're doing close to 600 now. Seven. This is a card I'm okay with a low grade in for whatever reason. It's like affordable. It's $100 or like 125, something like that. When I paid for it, chipping on the back is the main thing. See that whiting on the corner and stuff, but just a cool card, kind of like James Bondy. And it's yeah, I guess that's embossed. That's what you call that. I wouldn't call that etching. Um, or like hypnotized. Yeah, very. And Z Force was not super expensive, but not cheap packs either. We're down to like 8 more cards. Quick Strike. 9. This is pretty low pop. Old slab, so but it's clean. There's no. A lot of times you'll see dotting. Sometimes this gets white in here. Sometimes there's like a print line here or here is what you have to look out for. And then sometimes there'll be flaking on the back here or even edge issue on the back. So this is all kind of like blue. Solid 9. Very, very solid 9. I'd call it 9.5. And this is actually pretty centered too. They're kind of hard. They tend to come over this way a little bit. If you're looking for those. 9. Hardcore heroics. The population on this is crazy, crazy, crazy low. I probably overpaid for this, the 9. But I just saw how few there were. So at the time, I paid up and I went after it and got it. There's been a more recent one that went a lot lower than what I paid for my 9. But yeah, very cool, shiny, low population Jordan. Got this from my friend Mike. He parted ways with it. He had a number of members only stuff from his childhood. So grateful that he was willing to part with it. Beautiful card. I think they make like one other version of this in members only, but I forget what it is. Die cut. This is kind of a oddball one that you probably won't see in many people's collection. It's the MJX timepieces. So I think these were mainly Jordan cards, and you could get them numbered to. There would be non-numbered versions, and then numbered to 2300, and then I think 230, and then 23, and then this is in a 10. I forget what the pop is on it, like pop 3 or something like that. It's like old school Jordan with the chain and stuff. 3 more cards. 1999 SPX. So this is the Prolifics. Other than this card and the next 2 that I'm going to show, this is the rarest of the 3. But I put it before the other 2 just because I kind of like the pictures and the shine on the other ones. But this is a gorgeous card. Low pop. A lot lower than I expected, but I mean, you can just. Cool card. 2 more. Same set, SPX. This is the Spxcitement. These typically go for like 110, 125. You can pick them up. They auction probably every other week, so they're not that rare. And but it seems like the price is pretty consistent and solid. Last card. If you've made it this far, please like, subscribe. Definitely helps. This is the SPXTREME, probably my favorite. I just like the pose and the shine. I think there's like 2 other ones in this set. There's a Starscape and a Masters, and I don't own either one of those. So that's my top 23 Michael Jordan cards in my collection. Thanks for watching, and hope you are all well. Later.